What up, Laker Nation? Here with your boy Kareem, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow, let's get to it. Man. Breaking news, man. The NBA, ESPN had released a story that the NBA draft, they dropped Bronny James off the draft board for the 2024 NBA season. Coming to the season just in October. They had him a top 10 pick. They predicted, even though it wasn't an accurate prediction as far as where they identified the Atlanta Hawks, but that was just their prediction. They predicted him going to like different teams, and they said that he will be a top 10 pick, and then it start dropping. And now they took him off the draft board altogether, not even the first round, and they got him as the second round in next year's draft. And LeBron James had a fit. He posted saying that, why people talking about this kid, he's not worrying about it. Respect is earned, not given, all this stuff there. And he's upset that, the stories and everything being run. But I lost a lot of respect for LeBron James, because he say that, but he the same guy in the trenches. This in December, you know what I mean? In December, he sat there and said Bronny can get rotation minutes. This around the time when him and D'Lo wasn't speaking. I definitely think it was shot at D'Lo, because this was at the time when it's at the height of this, before D'Lo started really picking up his play. And D'Lo was I think at the time he's come off the bench, and he said that his son could get rotation minutes. When you say rotation, that's 9 man. That means you top 9 man's on nine best player on the team. And it was a very disrespectful statement for the team, and his son wasn't even doing anything in the league. And the problem I have, and I said this many a time, I just don't like the picking and choosing people do. Every time people mention Bronny, and it's sad, every time they mention him, first thing bad, oh, he's a kid, stop with this kid. They don't realize this man is he'd be 20 years old. They don't realize he literally a year younger than Max Christie and Jalen Hood-Schifino. They born in 83, Bron born in 84. Bronny born in 84. They literally a year younger than, a year older than Bronny James. And I hear people talk crazy about Jalen Hood-Schifino, that bum, why the Lakers took this bum, call all type bums, not realize this man, I didn't want the Lakers to pick Hood-Schifino. I wasn't a fan of his, but he was good in college. He had a good college year or whatever, but you can't compare his college year to Bronny. And you don't hear that. Every time it come to him, is you can hear even reporters like people in ESPN, Malika Andrews, and all these guys, Perkins, all these guys, Stephen A. Smith, always, give him time, everything with kid gloves. And like I said, I lost a lot of respect for Stephen A. Smith, because Stephen A. Smith, people keep going past this. Kwame Brown was dominant in high school. He was dominant in high school, and he was picked number 1 pick. Stephen A. Smith destroyed Kwame Brown early in the game. Like I said, I was old enough, I remember, and the first year we played, and it was rumblings, he not making it, he this, that, and the third. Like, people in the media was talking about this man. And Kwame Brown was younger than what Bronny James is. He was younger than what Bronny James is right now. You ain't hear nobody saying, oh, this kid, oh, Michael Jordan shouldn't do this. People was going in on Kwame Brown. Not just Kwame Brown, a lot of guys people go in on. Picks that's, in the same age as this guy. And you could just look at him. He looks like a pretty much like a football player out there. He just run around. He's just super fast and athletic. But the reality is he never was a dominant high school player. If you sit there and watch his high school, he never did that. So he got handpicked to be a McDonald's All-American. He never, for LeBron to sit there and say, like, far as it's about earning everything, he didn't earn that McDonald's All-American. You could go back and look at that class and guys who didn't make it. You could find many guys who were deserving to be the top 24. He was no top 24 high school player. He was not. And it's like, it's a big shock to these people. He like Gilbert, he tippy-toe around things. Oh, he got a Bugatti engine and all this stuff there, and people tippy-toe instead of just giving it. I ain't saying you have to be disrespectful, but you give a real quick critique on his game, you know, and that just the truth. You had guys like Stephen A. Jackson said that Bronny is better than Austin Rivers. It was just crazy, and it's like people when it come to Bron, it's like they hide their hand. They don't want to call it what it is, and LeBron put all this on himself. He did that when he sat there and said, "I want to play with my son next year," and so basically it's like, okay, he won't play him next year. Oh, he's one and done. You putting pressure on the team. Now you indirect putting pressure on the Lakers by saying, you know, putting all this Nick stuff, all this Nick things coming out, and now, you know what I'm saying, now you pretty much putting pressure on two teams. Like now it's like if he declared for the draft, we clearly know what it is. That means he's getting drafted or he's gonna get picked up for a particular team. And him saying that, then him saying, hey, I want max money. He want 2 years deal over 100-something million. He'll be 40 years old. He'll be 40 this year. LeBron will be 40 this year. So at 40 years old, you want a 2-year deal over 100-something million, probably $120 million? Because his max, I think, would be like 60, and 60 per year. So that's putting a lot of pressure on the Lakers. Like, hold up, this is something we want to do? And he flirting this Nick situation all around for anybody to hear. So he's really applying pressure on a lot of different things, moving parts, what he's trying to do. And that's just the issue I have. Instead of just playing basketball, your team is struggling, and there's a lot of outside noise and a lot of maneuvering you're doing. Yes, anybody, you know, for you to sit there and say nothing is given, is earned. Like, come on, you know what you're doing. You know your son is pretty much not good enough. Like, you know, I don't see NBA potential, period. Now, I've been saying that forever. And people, oh, you know, it just take time, this, that, and the third. But everybody else, they bums, they a bust, they this, that, and the third. Stephen A. Smith, nobody really say anything. And people like, because he a kid. I heard Keyshawn Johnson. That he's just a kid. Keyshawn Johnson, these guys, you got guys coming to the league 19 years old. Like I said, Max Christie is literally a year older than Bronny. He born 83, Bronny born 84. And people say some things about Christie. Said a lot of things about Hood Savino. And these guys literally a year older than him. You don't hear, oh, that kid, he's just a kid. We come on here, bash Hood Savino. Why Lakers picked him? He garbage. They should have picked Cam Whitmore. This guy's garbage. He this, he that, da-da-da. People destroy him. Nobody say he's a kid. They're only a year apart. So, you know what I'm saying? It's the energy people give. And, like, they even got him second round next year. And of course, next year draft is supposed to be way better than this year draft. So, you know, and it's frustrating him right now because it threw off all his plans. So now what he going to do? He's going to pick up the pace. It's going to be a lot of pressure on the Lakers. And it could get ugly real fast. It could get ugly real fast. You can see, you know what I mean, as far as put a lot of pressure on the Lakers, because I know that's what's going to happen. I don't picture Bron being the type that patient to be like, oh, well, he could stay in college. He could, I think he's going to do a lot of maneuvering. These next couple months, you're going to see going to be a lot of pressure for him to get drafted. It's frustrating him because his son pretty much getting exposed, and now people like, hold up. It's to the point where people can't keep going on with this foolishness. Oh, maybe, you know, it take time for him to develop. Oh, maybe this. Oh, he has Malik Andrews talk about. Oh, he I love everything about his game. He this, he that. Like, come on, man. Like, it is what it is. He, like I said, he seemed like a good person. This is not a shot at his character, but far as if I'm, like I said, I'm big on, you know, scouting and things like that, and I don't see it. I don't see it, and I never seen it. Like I said, you ain't dominate high school. You ain't even dominate. You was average in high school. Average in high school. Your whole 4 years, it was nothing dominant. Average. You know what I mean? Like I said, guys like Kwame Brown dominated, and a lot of guys dominated high school. You could probably go to everybody in the NBA, and you go through and look at them as high school players, you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And what what is he? Like, let's go everybody high school. He never did that. He was average in high school. This a regular player. Had you not known him, he's just a regular player. He probably, I believe he wouldn't be a D1. I honestly believe if he was just a regular Joe Smo, I don't even think he'd got a D1 scholarship. I believe he had to go Division II or probably a low level like D1, like Hofstra or some Manhattan College or some stuff like that. I believe he'd probably have to go somewhere, not no big schools like he in. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. Like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to the Beat 139. We got some good good interviews tomorrow. We got Six Figure Digger, co-founder of Dipset. He don't get a lot of credit. People don't, but he's a producer, produced a lot of songs. And we got Sean Bigger also, who's formerly of the Math Hoffa Show. Both of them guys is from my hood and things like that. So, peace.